A lot of families that relocated to the UK, they are at the point of going back to whichever country they came from, because what they thought is actually not what they are saying. A lot of families that relocated recently to the UK, they are they are asking themselves if they really made the right choice by moving. A lot of students that came in here, they are regretting coming, and they are thinking about moving away, moving out of the country. Many of such families are facing challenges. They are not able to manage life here. They are not coping. They are thinking of moving out of the country, moving back, but one thing is actually holding them back, because most of them, they sold everything they had to come to the UK. And here they are now, stranded. Stranded, yes. Many of them are thinking of leaving the country. Many of them are thinking of moving back to where they came from, if they could. Some has already started moving. Some are planning to. They are looking for where to go to because of the challenges that they are faced. Because of challenges they are faced and they are still facing. But if you're one of those such people, I've got news for you, okay? Um, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's light. I've come to tell you that there is light at the end of the tunnel, because I was in such situation sometime in the past. If you see me for the first time, you're welcome to my channel. This is Arch Global, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being constant. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up and share it so that others will gain what you are gaining. Just like I said, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, I know the cost of living is very high here. Yes, I know. By the time you finish working and at the end of the day you pay your rent, pay your taxes, and pay every other thing that you need to pay, you find out that you are living from hand to mouth, which is not what most migrants have in mind coming. That is why in most of my videos I always tell people, prepare before you come. Prepare before you come, because it is a big project, moving from one country to another. Coming to where you haven't lived here before, is your first time of coming. Prepare before you come, because it's going to take you a couple of years to find your feet. That's just the truth. It will take you some years to find your feet. That is why people that just came, maybe 1 year or 2 years, 1.5 years, they are frustrated. If you're not prepared and you come here, you're going to be frustrated. But if you're prepared, trust me, that 1 year, 1.5 year, 2 years interval where things seem to be very difficult, that we use in finding your feet, it's not going to be frustrating to you, because you prepared before coming. One of the most important things is having a roof above your head. I always say it. Having a roof above your head is very important. It's something that you don't take for granted. Honestly, people are having housing challenges in this country. By the time you pay your first rent, pay your second rent, pay your third rent, and especially if you're coming as a student, don't think there's any job waiting for you here. Don't think there's a job waiting for you in the UK. It's going to take you time before you find one. It took me time before I found one. 6 weeks for me when I came in as a student. It took me 6 weeks before I got a job. I don't know how long it's going to take you, but prepare before you come, so that as you're going to school, you will be concentrating in your studies. You won't be thinking of where to sleep, what to eat, because you are prepared for it. Now, maybe you came in with work visa. Somebody promised you. Finally, let's say you came in and actually you got the work. Please, if you have a sponsorship visa, and if God helps you, there's actually a job waiting for you, still prepare before leaving where you are. It is very important. Prepare before leaving where you are. Somebody has promised you, giving you a sponsorship certificate. A company has given you a sponsorship certificate, and you came in. Let's say the one you have is a real one, and then maybe if they are very, very good and they've given you accommodation as well, you're going to feed yourself. How are you going to do it if you're not prepared? And if there's no accommodation, you have to make provisions for your accommodation so that you have where you stay while you are doing that work. If you're coming with your family, please make sure you're prepared. Don't bring your children here. Don't bring your spouse with you. And then there won't be provision for them when you have not made any provision for them. Because that will be, you won't be happy as a parent watching your children go hungry, watching your children frozen by cold. I don't think it's a nice thing. A lot of people presently, they can't deal. They can't deal. Presently, there's high, the cost of living in the UK is on the increase, and it is continuing to be on the increase because taxes are going up, rents are going up, feeding is going up. What you bought, you go to the market, you buy, let's say you bought something like £1.20 today. By the time it comes next week, it's gone to £1.45. It keeps going up. And if you're not prepared, trust me, you'll be caught up. And frustration will set in. That's why you see people going out on the road. When they can't handle it again, they go out begging. Begging. You see somebody that is living very comfortable in his or her country, leaving the place to move to another country in less than 6 months. You're already begging for food outside. You're already begging for food outside. It is not a very nice thing. I've seen a lot of people. They sleep outside. I've seen a lot of people. A lot of people. For me, it's lack of preparation. Honestly, when I came in, it's not like I suffered so much, but then I've always said it. If you look at my previous videos, you will see I made provision for at least 1 year of my rent. I made provision 1 year of my rent, even though I was going to stay with the family free. But I had my rent before I left Nigeria, because I'm in Nigeria. Just in case the family member is not able to accommodate me, I wasn't going to be stranded. Everything I did it from the point of comfort, because I was prepared before coming. I know you might be saying, oh, they've gone, they don't want us to come. Everybody wants you to come. I want you to come. In fact, I am waiting for you. When you get here, buzz me up. Tell me, oh, I'm one of your subscribers. Wherever you are, if you're in London, I will see you, trust me. But the truth is this, be prepared. Be prepared, it's very important. Most people take it for granted. Don't run away. Don't run away. That's what brings frustration. Oh, no. You can take 2 years to prepare. Save money. Preparation is about money. Save money. Make sure you have enough cash with you that will sustain you for at least, if you're not like me, at least 6 months. before you find something to do. It is very important. And another thing is this: if you're in the UK and you are working, please take your work take whatever you're doing seriously, because your handwork will speak for you. Your handwork will speak for you. But if you don't take it seriously, there's a possibility that you might even lose it. And another thing is this: if there is a negative report and it goes to your DBS, trust me, your stay in that country will be useless. Was your DBS is void? Was there something negative in your DBS? Forget it. Forget it. A lot of people here that are begging for food, it's not because they don't have their stay. It's not because some of them are even citizens, but it's just that they've messed up their DBS. And most times, what makes people mess up their DBS is small thing. Small thing. When you don't have control over yourself, when you can't control your emotions, like you're angry and you think you're still in your country where you can throw words around, and then you throw words around and somebody calls it, says that, takes it up. It's called harassment, and it's not taken for granted. It's not like some African countries where anybody can harass anybody and get away with it. You don't get away with anything here. So when you finally come, please, you see this thing they call DBS, protect it with all your life. In fact, see your DBS as your daily bread. If you don't want to come here and be sleeping under the bridge, under the bridge, or in train stations outside, having your waterbed outside in train stations, or going about, being frustrated, regretting coming. Please, when you finally come, protect your DBS very well and make sure you prepare before coming. It is very important. Prepare before coming, please. I don't know the video I've made concerning migration and the rest that I haven't mentioned the place of proper preparation. Proper preparation is very important. And yet, we don't do it. It breaks my heart when I look out and I see people that, I'm asking myself, what went wrong? What went wrong? You're already stranded. Some are stranded from the airport. That is when they begin to need their own help. You are not prepared. It's important you stay at your comfort zone. Stay at home where you are. From the point of comfort, prepare. Look, you can book accommodation from where you are. I've seen people that relocated with their family. They booked where they will stay before leaving Nigeria. They did videos. They paid for 1 month, 2 months, 2-bedroom flat where they will live comfortably. They paid before traveling out. When they came into the country, they moved straight to the apartment. Stayed there for 2 months. Before 2 months, they've gotten where they want to stay. And now somebody is packing his bags with the intention that when I get there, what will be will be. I hate that word. What will be that will only be is when you find yourself sleeping outside under the cold. How pleasant is it? It is not pleasant at all. Even the sight is not nice, to talk more of the feeling. So please, prepare before you come, so that you don't be in a haste to be moving to another place. It is not easy any other place. If you leave this country, if you're in the UK, you leave the UK and move to another place, and you're not going back home, it's still the same thing. Preparation is important. If you're going back home, you're not going back home to anything because you've probably sold everything you have before moving out of the country. So please, prepare. Cost of living is on the increase. Cost of living is on the increase. If you are not yet in the UK and you see this video, please know that cost of living is on the increase. Prices of things are increasing every day. What you bought this amount today is not what you buy it if you go there tomorrow. Because cost of inflation, cost of living is going high every day. It is not juicy here, but it can be juicy if you make it happen for yourself. And how are you going to make it happen for yourself? Prepare before coming, please. Prepare so that, while you're here, you don't live a substandard life. A lot of people are stressed up. A lot of people are stretched. Many has surpassed their elasticity limit. They don't know what to do again. And they have taken to frustration. Yes. Some that their head cannot carry it. They kill themselves. You will hear that XYZ has died in the room. XYZ slumped. Because they've thought it in and they've thought it out. They don't have the mental capacity to carry it. It's not everybody that has the mental capacity to carry excess stress. Some people can be stretched, and they will still be there. Instead, they will go and be sleeping outside. It's not everybody that has that mental capacity. Some people instead I will sleep outside, instead I will go and be begging, I'd rather kill myself. And you find out at the end, they kill themselves. Some people will not kill themselves. They will not, before they get to that level of sleeping outside, they've lost their sanity. It will just enter their head and that will be the end. The person becomes insane. It is not easy. Trust me, I am telling you the truth. It is not easy. If you haven't entered UK, it is not easy here. Prepare before you come. And you'll be glad that you did. And when you're coming, please, bring your things. Come with your clothing. Yes. Those clothes that you wear, bring them. Don't say, oh, they don't wear this kind of clothes there. When I get there, you don't have the money to buy it yet. So come with what you have. You'll be surprised that those things that you have, you will see, you can use it when you get to the UK. So that when you get to UK, you know that if I thought you're going to buy clothes, what you'll be buying is winter jackets, winter coats. Honestly, I like telling people the truth. I like saying it the way it is. And I believe I've said something that is useful to anybody that has not come. And then if you have come, please be fasting, settling down. Do your NI. Everything. Be fasting, settling down. Get your bus pass. Be fasting, settling down so that as you're dropping, you are running. Don't say, oh, I just came in. Let me relax. Relax. How are you going to be feeding? How are you going to be eating if you relax? If you already entered the UK. Once you hit the ground, start running. Settle down immediately. Get your NI. Do your DBS. Of course, you can't do DBS if you don't have it has to be your employer that will do it. But do the ones you can do. Get your bus pass. Register do your NHS registration. Do your bus pass. Okay? Do your NI. And then start looking for a job. Honestly, you can be looking for a job while you're in your country. All you need to do is to search. I'll give you an example. if you're in Nigeria and you know you're going to be in London and it's care work you're coming to do, you know you're coming already, you've gotten your visa and everything, while you're preparing and getting ready and saving money to go, care jobs, care homes in London, type it on Google and you will see, submit your CV. Yes, as that processing it before it gets to, before you find something, by the time you find something, you've already arrived. You can even do part of your interview in Nigeria before you arrive. Tell them that you're coming in. That's how to fast track it. If I had known this, I would have done it. Even though I came in as a student, it doesn't matter. So please, I don't intend that this video will be very long. But I believe that I've been able to drop some important points for us. Please, please, please and please again, prepare before coming. Cost of living here is not static. It's increasing every day. It's increasing. It is not static. So that you know if you're not here yet. And then if you have somebody that is here that is closer to you, that can tell you the truth, ask the person is going to tell you. Yes. It can be rosy. Yeah. When you find your fit, after you have spent like 2 years, 3 years, that's when it becomes rosy for you. That is if you don't soil your DBS. But the first 2 years, you will be living on what you came with. If you want to be living a normal life. If not, you're going to be living like a puppy. That is if you didn't prepare before coming. Okay? I don't intend that this video will be very long, but I believe I've been able to say something. I'm still going to make more videos and then more explanations on how to settle in and then other things that you might need. So, see you next time. Bye.